it's a really open culture. So I guess if you're someone who's, really who's not afraid to kind of open up to yourself to new people and meeting new people every day, and it can be really rewarding. So, things need to get done. It's not a startup organization like Google where you have people sitting on beanbags working and stuff like that. Things do get done here, but it's just the concept where you don't have so much of the walls and the regulations, which kind of bugs down. I mean, processes are important, but I think for a media organization like BFM, where ideas need to flow fluidly, I think something like that would be, really works well for BFM. What's exciting about my role here is firstly understanding that story and making it interesting and relevant enough for someone like you on the street to understand how, an interest rate hike decision by Janet Yellen would affect you. So I think that's something that, definitely keeps me interested. And it's also looking for stories and really just, pioneers and business leaders who, are willing to share their experience to our listeners. And I think these kind of insights just it stays with you forever. So I know, people listen to speeches and interviews and things like that, and they get so inspired by the message. So, I think that's what's, driving me in my role here, that, I'm kind of creating small little changes in the airwaves, maybe, I hope. But, so, it's sharing all these, little messages, finding out stories about a boy who grew up in a rubber plantation in, Negeri Sembilan, and he's grown up to be a billionaire in Australia. So I think these are some of the stories that BFM has produced, and I think, it really resonates to nations that, and there are definitely lessons to be learned from it. Yeah. Believe it or not, I was actually an accountant. I was an accountant. I studied my ACCA. I was an auditor first in KPMG, and I was there for about a year and a half, and kind of decided that I did not like working till 4 a.m. every day without some kind of, maybe not purpose, but I guess I just kind of figured that I didn't really enjoy what I was doing as, in my role in KPMG as an auditor there. But I was just a little bit lost at that time, and I was looking and I found that, BFM was actually looking for new producers for the role, and I was already a fan of the station. I've been listening to BFM for every day, in the morning, in the afternoons when I'm driving home late from work. So, that's when I applied and they looked for me. So I guess I was just looking for new challenges and something that was dynamic. And I think BFM BFM offered me that.